So I have this fantastic role that comes with a job title called a developer evangelist. And that means that I get to utilise the newest technologies and help people create things. So currently I'm focused on Windows Phone 7. The cool thing about being a developer evangelist is not just all the new technology, that's given, that's fun, but actually I get to, help facilitate some really cool projects all the time. So I've worked at Microsoft now for 15 plus years, and I've come to the conclusion that the reason I'm still here doing it is because it enables me to make a positive contribution. Quite literally, I can help people change their business through helping them create ideas. I can help communities of people change the way they're trying to do things. Software changes the world, and in this role I get to help a load of incredible people solve problems and create great software. And just coming back to that little thought that every day I go out and help somebody, I'm making a little contribution that helps change the world. I mean, that's pretty cool.
It's inevitable if you're in a role like this. Yeah. The next question I'd like to ask you is about the coolest feature of Windows Phone 7 platform that you could give us, if it's not something secret.
There's a lot that's secret at the moment, but the coolest feature for me is the People's Hub. And why it's the coolest feature is that I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on various other things, and you end up going to an app for every one of those social networking sites. Well, via Facebook and Windows Live, the People's Hub brings together all those different social media feeds. So now, actually, I can look at my phone. It updates itself throughout the day, etc. I can get to see, the people I'm relevant or talking to currently, as well as look other people up that I haven't seen for a long time, and instantly I know what's going on in their world. What they're currently doing, where they've been, all that sort of stuff, as well as having their contact details and other information. It just enables me to see what all my friends and contacts are doing in one simple place, and it's so convenient. In a handset, I can pick it up on the train, in the bank queue, whatever, and I can, rather than waste that time, I can browse and keep up to date with friends.
Which out of the applications which are to appear on the Windows Marketplace is the one that you've seen so far as being the coolest? What was the coolest idea for an application that you would call as being best out of best?
So I'm working on, and have been working for several months on projects where we're building applications with companies, small groups, startups, to populate the marketplace as soon as Windows Phone's out. And there's a wide variety of different things there that are really cool. I mean, there's a lot of games that are really cool using XNA. Games seems to be the biggest element in most of the other app stores, so it's not surprising it's well presented here. And a fair few of those I've been working on, I've been able to promote to Xbox Live and have the Xbox Live guys look at them, and some of them have gone on to good things. I think the range of stuff is quite interesting. There's some of the most simple games, which are extremely simple, yet they work because of their simplicity. And then there are altogether more sophisticated games with tremendous depth that give you that sort of console playing experience, because you're able to gain achievements and build out a deeper gameplay. Some of the stuff I like really well is the utilization of Silverlight, where we actually have things like interactive movies. So you're actually determining the outcome of the film by making key decisions in the movie for the lead actors, things like that. That's kind of a new style of game, if you like, or entertainment. And you're given lots of puzzles along the way, which you have to solve using your phone. Maybe you see the information on the phone, maybe you have to actually move the phone in a certain way. So there's a lot of puzzle in it, but then there's also these fabulously shot films which are telling a story that you're part of. And I like that. That's very different and very fun.
Is there any particular way that you could foresee as being the best one to get the message across to students that is not only engaging, it's easy, it's fun to do, but also they can make some real money on top of this thanks to the Windows Marketplace?
As a student, you can use DreamSpark to actually register for free on the marketplace, so you don't pay the £67 annual developer subscription that I do, and that grants you the ability to deliver any number of chargeable applications. Okay, but we do differentiate on those free apps and because there's, from my perspective anyway, as a charge developer, I have to pay another $19.99 for every free app beyond the 5 that I get for my annual subscription. And that's because we want to place the emphasis on chargeable applications, a sustainable ecosystem. So that's the first thing. There are our goals for Marketplace. We aim for you to be successful as a developer in the Marketplace. Now, getting started is pretty easy. You only need a Windows Vista or Windows 7 PC. Then you can download the Windows Phone developer tools. They are free. They include a version of the Visual Studio 2010 C# Express for the Windows Phone. So you get the Visual Studio 2010 IDE to play with, and you also get a version of Blend 4 for the Windows Phone. All free,
all coming in the same
and that comes with an emulator as well. And the emulator is an x86 compilation of the actual operating system on the device. So you actually don't even need to go and buy hardware to write software. To write the software, you can test to a certain degree in the emulator. That goes for both your Silverlight and your XNA gaming. You will need a better graphics card than a bog standard one for your XNA gaming. It needs to be DirectX 10 and upwards.